Alone without thoughts at my old blue desk. Alone on Easter Sunday, my brokenness still a pest. Am I my own man, or just a puppet on a string? Do I turn my own board away for fate to bring? Whatever will be, believe that, yo, a sucker, you may never see the key. Preachers, teachers, abusers of religion, with everyone claiming to see the only vision. Prophecies always sprouting up like weeds, I don't believe in none. The truth grows like a tree, but when I ask the others, well, where am I headed? They tell me ask the planets, ask the stars. What is the fate of another sucker mind? Because of the tilt of Mars? Well, maybe it is, maybe it ain't. But what about the flowers in the color of paint? Do you become what you think about most? To be or not to be, or to be an almost? Do the gods help those who help themselves? Or should I store my juice up on a mental shelf? Am I my own man, or just a puppet on a string? Do I turn my own board away for fate to bring? Came out of my apartment at the street door. Look back up to my window on the second floor. Got a plant, a box of flowers, some purple, some blue. Went into my pretty picture, white butterfly flew. I bounced along she went, it seemed without direction. Bouncing along she went, she was the vision of perfection. Am I my own man, or just a puppet on a string? Do I turn my own board away for fate to bring? Bouncing along she went, it seemed without direction. Bouncing along she went, she was the vision of perfection. Am I my own man, or just a puppet on a string? Do I turn my own board away for fate to bring? So I followed that little butterfly of wisdom down the dusty streets of the city of Lisbon. Somewhere down near Cantamon, she stopped for the moment on the hood of a car. Then she landed on an average street sign, and for that brief second, the sign was like a shrine. Then the butterfly landed on a small girl, still young enough to wonder at the world. She landed on a wooden fence, but on the fence it appeared she landed only to rest. She landed on the head of a statue, but then flew off into the forest of Monsanto. Bouncing along she went, it seemed without direction. Bouncing along she went, she was the vision of perfection. Am I my own man, or just a puppet on a string? Do I turn my own board away for fate to bring? Bouncing along she went, it seemed without direction. Bouncing along she went, she was the vision of perfection. Am I my own man, or just a puppet on a string? Do I turn my own board away for fate to bring? Through the pine trees, the way the winds blow, alongside of a crow to a quiet meadow. Finally she landed on a lonely yellow flower, then suddenly took off with a fresh burst of power. What a long way, I thought, just to get a little snack. But she hadn't just been searching for the flower she lacked. She'd been blessing her hood with an awkward grace. Well, then she blessed my nose by landing on my face, giving back to the world that gave her sweet life, even if her sole purpose was to be a lovely sight. Off she flew above the trees to the sky, and I could swear I heard a little voice wish me goodbye. I walked all the way back home wearing a grin, finally knowing life means nothing and everything. Bouncing along she went, it seemed without direction. Bouncing along she went, she was the vision of perfection. Am I my own man, just a puppet on a string? Do I turn my own board away for fate to bring? Bouncing along she went, it seemed without direction. Bouncing along she went, she was the vision of perfection. Am I my own man, just a puppet on a string? Do I turn my own board away for fate to bring? Bouncing along she went, it seemed without direction. Bouncing along she went, she was the vision of perfection. Am I my own man, just a